On the 6th of May 2023, the coronation of King Charles III will take place. Here's everything you need to know about that momentous event. Well, it's really not that long to go. Between the 6th and the 8th of May, we're being told to expect a whole range of celebratory and ceremonial events. You'll see the King on the balcony at Buckingham Palace for the first time as monarch. We're going to see grand processions through London, a concert at Windsor Castle, and of course, good old British street parties. But the big event on the Saturday, of course, will take place right here at Westminster Abbey with the coronation service. The coronation service will be the moment that we see the King and Camilla, the Queen Consort, crowned. During that service, we will also witness the monarch being anointed, blessed and consecrated by the Archbishop of Canterbury. It's also on that day that we're going to see the big processions and pageantry, starting off with the King's procession that will bring them here to Westminster Abbey, and on the way back we see the grand coronation procession, which will end with that balcony moment at Buckingham Palace. Well, we have been told that the King and Queen Consorts are going to be joined by other members of the royal family on that balcony on the day. Exactly who, though, they're keeping that under wraps. And that is probably to try and avoid any controversy over whether Harry and Meghan are going to come over for the coronation after what they said in that Netflix documentary and also Harry's book. But you might remember it was fairly similar for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. She kept it strictly to working royals to try and avoid any negative stories on the day. Yes, you are going to get another bank holiday on the 8th of May because it's all been signed off by the Prime Minister. But the King, after we see the concert and also the street parties on Sunday, also wants to make Monday a chance for local communities to get together. So he's encouraging all of us to take part in a bit of volunteering to help those who live nearby us.
The climax of the ceremony has arrived, when the Archbishop gently sets this splendid emblem on the Queen's head.
We're still waiting for all the details about the coronation service, but one thing is for certain, it's likely to be shorter than the Queen's in 1953. That took 3 hours. This time they're aiming for it to be less than 2 hours. Her procession after the service also took 2 hours through the streets of London, and it's unlikely we'll see something of that scale again. But the palace are adamant that all the feedback they've had is that people do want to see a grand national event. So this certainly won't be a slimmed down coronation despite the cost of living crisis. And also we're told that the Cabinet Office are likely to be reviewing nearly 100 different roles to see if they are still relevant to the ceremony today, with the King wanting, yes, it to be rooted in tradition, but also to be reflective of Britain today. This will be a moment that we haven't seen for 70 years, but this time set against a hugely different backdrop economically, politically and socially.
Struggle to heat our homes, we have to pay for your parade.
We know that people today are a lot less deferential when it comes to the royal family, and already the anti-monarchy campaign group Republic have said that they are planning to carry out protests on the day. It's also going to be a huge moment for the King, an enormous showcase where he can show what he wants to do for the good of the United Kingdom and also the Commonwealth realms where he is still king. But with that comes a huge challenge. Yes, people love the pageantry, they love celebrating Britain's rich history, but others will want to know how exactly this event is really going to be inclusive, diverse and representative of the world that we live in today.